Hello everyone, yes, good morning, thank you for joining us. I do hope you're going to stay with us right throughout the day because as usual we've got some fantastic hours ahead. Now I'd like to introduce you of course to the wonderful Di. Good morning Di.
Good
How
morning.
Are you?
I'm alright, thank you.
You look nice and bright and cheery this morning.
Considering I got up at 3:15.
Oh, I just beat you to it. I just beat you to it.
Yeah.
Oh, it's hard, isn't it?
It's an early start, but never mind.
But we're here.
We're here.
And we're
here.
raring to go
Yep.
because we've got some new todays for you as well. I'm so excited about this, Di. We had a sneaky peek in Good Morning Hochanda, so I know what's ahead now. The first new item today is the Tando Jigsaw pieces with black plate and book. You've got 2 mini jigsaws in here as well. Tell us about this, Di. This is amazing.
Yeah, so you've basically got a large jigsaw with a back plate and you also get a small piece of MDF. The reason why we've put that in is because you can put a little strip on the bottom if you want to. We're 2 pieces missing on here because Nikki's sample is en route.
Oh,
So I'm hoping I'll be able to insert those in for the 12 o'clock show. We shall see.
I like that because it's just made me think of an idea. If you wanted to put photographs on there or something like that, or you were building, I don't know, a family tree or something, you could have the missing pieces that you can then add in as children arrived and things like that.
That's a brilliant idea.
So you could personalise things and add to the jigsaw.
Absolutely. That's a really good idea, actually. Hadn't thought of that.
Oh. I'm quite useful at 8 o'clock in the morning, even with that early start. No, I love the idea of this though, because there's so many options, isn't there? And you've got the small jigsaws in here as well.
Yeah, so there's 2 small jigsaws and there's this little book that goes with them. So you can create, I'm going to do a demo on this at some point today. So you can make a little kind of book out of it if you want to. The gap is big enough that you could actually put both jigsaws in, one on each side, and it will shut nice and flat.
I like that a lot. Now then, we're busy on this already. 10% of the stock gone on this one. Great price. $10.99 is the price. You're getting everything you see in here. Not the samples, of course. You've got to make your own with those. 058404. So many options now. That's what I like. It's just a blank canvas with very interesting shapes and lots of ideas I'm sure the people have got as well to work with those.
Yeah.
Now, we have got more, of course, Finn. I'm getting really excited because I know what's coming up next. Now, wait until you see this. Oh, now we're already very, very busy on these. Di, you did come across next door to Studio 2 with us to show us these a little bit earlier, but you're getting an awful lot for your money here because for $7.99 you've got so many different templates here to create your inner pages for your albums. Now before going further, I am just going to say 30% of the stock has already gone. We did have a sneaky peek. You've been buying ahead of the hour as well. $17.99 for everything that you see in here, but I'm going to let Di tell us all about these if you haven't seen them up until now.
Right, so the way these work, they're all designed to fit A6. So you have your page templates, which are these larger ones, and then all you do, which I will demo throughout the day, is you place them onto your papers or whatever you want to use, your cardstock. You literally trace around them. Where you've got these little cutout lines here on them, they can be used for your score lines.
I see.
So if you score down those, then they all fold up beautifully. So you can create quite a few different styles of pages. And then to embellish them, you've got all these other elements. So we've got envelopes, we've got tags that double up as little opening out, little doorways.
Yeah.
We've got a fold over tag pocket. And there's a little gusseted pocket there as well. And there's all these different things that you can use to embellish your pages.
Do you know, and I think as well, think about putting inserts into your cards as well, interesting little pockets, maybe on the front of cards, your scrapbook pages as well. So these are the sorts of things that we're going to be creating, aren't we, Di? I just flick through here. I don't know if at any point if you want to stop me and say, oh, there's something else, it folds out or something like that, because I know these are very, very interesting pieces. I mean, for instance, this one here, look, you've got that pocket, you've got the pocket there on the front as well.
Yeah.
And there's no set way that you have to work with these. There's no sort of sequence they have to go in. You can place these in any way that you like.
Yeah. And they
I
can
love
actually
them.
be used the other way around. I mean, this has been put in the way I designed it, but Karen, we'll have a look at her binder at some point. She's actually used it the other way round and created like a gusset pocket,
Oh,
a deeper pocket, which was very clever.
Yeah.
Because
I
even
love
though
this
we've put the holes in, so you can trace where your holes go, you don't have to use those. So you can use the pockets either way around, or the pages, and it also means you can use other types of binding. Karen's has been used with a bind it all, so you don't. I think
we will have a look at that actually.
Yeah, if we grab that one, and that one has got a bind it all with it, so you don't have to use the holes that we actually put in the templates.
Wonderful. And of course, you know, if you've got your favourite papers, this is the time to use them, isn't it? Look at that. Love it. And I know you said to me earlier, Di, as well, the design team, as always, do an incredible job.
Yeah.
But everyone is so very different because, of course, we all have our own favourite colour schemes. We have our own ideas of working with different items. You can change them around. Look at this. Love the fact that this opens it. You've got those pages inside there as well.
Yeah.
Really lovely. And something else that we mentioned earlier was, if you've not started your journaling yet, your scrapbooking yet, your album making yet, this is a great place to start because it can be daunting.
Yes.
Knowing, you know, what to do. And I
Yeah.
think you said it earlier, a lot of people think, right, I'm going to put something together. They've got their album cover or they make their covers and then they've just got blank pages inside.
Yeah, that's right.
And they don't know where to go from there. But
No.
the fact that you've got the templates
Yeah.
ready-made, which you can use over and over and over again,
Yeah.
it just takes all of the work out, the hard work, the thinking out of it for you. Now, I can tell you already half of the stock has gone. We're extremely busy on these. Don't miss out on them. £17.99, 846 682. I could go on and on showing you the samples because they're just wonderful. They really, really are. Now then, of course, we've got more to show you as well. So, moving down, we've just looked at the templates there. You may want to pop into your basket these as well, because if you want to go for the covers, these are ready done, ready to go, and we've got different items within this bundle, haven't we, that you can work with?
Yeah, so we've included two of our standard kind of living hinge ring binders. And they've already got the ring mechanism inserted in there, so you don't need to do that. These obviously correspond directly with the holes that are in the templates, and the templates fit in these.
Okay.
Okay. And then they're obviously a great starting point because the spine and everything is there for you. But you might want to do something a little bit more adventurous, so you might want to just put some string in. Or you want to use your bind it all,
yeah.
In which case we've got 4 pairs of covers.
Ah, wonderful.
Which are the right size to go with it. So essentially in this kit you can actually make 6 books.
All for £9.99. Wow, that's incredible value. Look at that. And the weight or the thickness of the grey board, it's a really good thickness there. So you can coat it with card paper, you can throw your mediums at it.
Yeah.
You know, we're extremely busy. If you can afford to, go for this one and the previous bundle as well. Over 40% of the stock has gone on this particular bundle that we're looking at. And one thing I'm just going to point out as well, and to me, it's very important, this, Di, and I know why you've done it, because you'll agree with, well, your idea, the rings, you can see there with that straight edge, it just makes everything sit better, doesn't it? When you turn the pages, everything sits.
Yeah.
On the rings, sometimes it's a little higgledy-piggledy.
Essentially, the way a binder construction works is if you have the rings within the spine, so that if they're in between the 2 spines, then you're supposed to have a round ring. But if they're on the back, like this, you're supposed to have a D-ring. So then it all sits nice and flat, as you say.
Yeah.
And it works, they work so well like that,
They do.
I think.
So it might seem a trivial point, but it's important. Di's thought about absolutely everything. 369721 is the item number if you want to go for the binders and the covers, of course. We didn't even mention those little ovals in there that you can decorate.
Yes, they're just little bits there that you can add onto the front of your binder if you want to.
So everything there for you. Now, now the next item, busy on these as well. Oh, the last one, 80% of the stock gone now on that one. Now these, you've brought these before, Di, but
Yeah.
always popular because you've got lots of elements here for decorating your albums,
Yeah.
your cards, your home decor, whatever pieces again. So talk us through these. It's a pick and mix. We've got all sorts of variations.
Yes, there's 15 designs in total. They literally pop out. When we laser cut these, we set the machine to leave little tiny links.
Yeah.
You don't need to use a knife. They will just literally pop
Wonderful.
out. And we've got something to suit everybody here. I think, you know, you've got your leaves and your houses, you've also got your animals and butterflies and things, and you've got your steampunky, your cogs and your compass and clocks as well. So I think there's something to appeal to everybody there.
Definitely.
They're cut from a slightly thinner board.
Okay.
All our main grey board is 2.25 millimetres thick.
Okay.
This is 1.25 millimetres thick, which means if you're going to use them on your cards, they don't weigh everything
Yeah.
forward, so all
Which
your
is
cards keep
important.
flopping forward.
Yes.
They're nice and lightweight,
Yeah.
but they'll still take a lot of the mediums and things, and it also means that you can really layer them up as well,
Of course.
and use them that way. So lots of options there for those.
Now we have got some samples there that you've probably spotted already as well, but you can find everything, all the different details on the website. Of course, it is a pick and mix. Let's take you over there now. Have a look at this. So it's the Tando 5 pick and mix mini tags with 2 covers there. £10.99. Again, look, 5-star reviews on this one as well. So much to choose from. Do think about this. Of course, you can go for more than 5 if you want. If you want 10, you can go for 10. Just put multiples of 2 in there. You could go for 15 if you want. So it's in multiples of 5. You can go for the whole lot. I think there's 15 different options. There we go. So lots to choose from, lots of inspiration in the way of samples we've got on the counter as well, but of course the main inspiration always comes from the demonstrations, and that's what we're going to see coming up next, of course. Oh, I love this.
Right, well this is where I did my original templates all the way back in 2006.
Wow.
So a long time ago. This was a journal that I started with the intention of going right through the alphabet.
Wow.
I never finished it, sadly. Probably won't ever now. But what it did do was it gave me the inspiration for all the things that I've done in these templates. So I basically got this from this album I did all those years ago.
Oh,
so
it's lovely that you've brought that in actually, so we can see where it all started.
yeah, I thought you might be interested to see where it all came. Although it's, I mean, these papers now are incredibly old, of course, but
wonderful.
never mind.
Do you know, we've got a stock update to do, Di, before we go any further actually, so we're just going to give you some details now because we're very, very busy. Now the ring binders, of course you get the ring binders and the covers in there as well. Oh, we're technically sold out of these. Now we have got some on extended delivery. Dispatch from the 7th of March. 7th of March. So initial stock gone. Now dispatch from the 7th of March. Not long to wait. We're already into March, aren't we? It's not long to wait at all, just a few days. 369721. Well worth the wait on those. There we go. Now then, busy across the board actually, but any more details or updates we will let you know as we go along. Right, Di?
Okay, so I want to really show you how these templates work.
Okay.
Okay, so you've got 5, I think, yeah. Yeah, you've got 5 kind of large page templates. Okay. You've also got this one, which I'll show you at some point, and you've got these page templates with your tabs. Now, you're probably wondering why there's only 3, because you can use the template, you can flip it and use it that way round. So you don't need 5.
Yeah.
Okay.
Lovely.
So that's that one. Okay. So these, all you do literally with these, what I'll do is I will trace round one for you so you can see.
Okay.
The beauty of...
We have got an update on the templates as well. So the templates also sold out. Also sold out for you. Oh, have we got these back? Right, we've got these back on extended, dispatched from the 9th of March. There we are. So £17.99. Remember, you're getting everything that you're seeing there. Extremely busy. We really, really are. Well worth the wait again. 846 682 is the item number. Phone lines are very busy as well. So if you want to pop over to the website, of course, it's the quickest and easiest way to shop. But do hang on in there. We will get to you as soon as possible. Sorry, Di.
That's okay. Okay, so I'm using double-sided paper.
Lovely.
Now, the reason why I'm using double-sided paper is because all these things fold up, and obviously it means you haven't got a white side and a coloured side. You can use it with plain and single-sided paper, which I'll show you at some point.
Okay, lovely.
But I'll just show you how easy these templates are to use. The plastic itself is 350 microns, so it's
a really good weight.
It's quite a good thickness, which means that it's actually quite easy to run a pencil or a pen round the outside without it all bending up.
And you can keep these clean as well. And it may sound silly because they're templates, but they would get marked, wouldn't they? They would get splashes of paint and grubbiness on, so you can keep them nice and clean, which is important when you're tracing around them.
Yes.
Because if you're using your papers, you don't want anything sort of contaminating it.
That's right, yeah. No, they're very easy to keep clean. Now, I'm going to use a pencil to do the score lines, only so you can see them.
Yeah.
Oops, sorry. But you can get a bone folder, and you can do this.
Oh, straight in there.
Straight in there, so you don't get your pencil lines.
Okay, lovely.
All right. And then I'll pop the little holes in just so we know where they are.
Lovely.
And then literally with a pair of scissors, or you can use a knife, whatever you prefer to use.
If you're using scissors, would you suggest a longer pair of blades on there rather than short scissors? Is it easier?
Well, I don't have very many pairs of scissors, so I tend to just use what is to hand.
I suppose no rules then.
No, not really.
To you.
Yeah, I think it doesn't really matter, whatever you like. So I've got all these already cut out, but I'm just showing you very quickly, so it's not very neat what I'm doing here.
Do you know what I love about these templates, Dan? Other than the things we've already mentioned. For me, if I'm making something, I want it to look good, I want it to look interesting, but also I want to feel as though I have crafted as well.
Yeah.
So the fact that you're putting thought into where to place the templates on your cardstock, you're choosing the areas, dies are great, they are, and I use dies no end. But there are times where I would prefer to do a little bit more myself, be a little bit more creative. And with this, you have got so many options, haven't you?
You have, absolutely. I mean, everything essentially can kind of mix and match on these. All the little extras that you get, you can place them wherever you like. There isn't a set formula to put that with that page layout. Once we've cut that out, they will just fold up. You're probably better off getting your bone folder and just scoring your lines a little bit. Okay. So we can pop that back over.
Lovely.
Like that.
I like the fact that you don't actually need to pencil mark those, you can just go straight in.
Yeah, and I think a little embossing wand will fit in there as well.
Yeah.
Because it's quite a reasonable size groove in there. And then these will just fold in like this. That folds in like that.
So it's a lovely little pocket straight away, isn't it? Lots of interest to it.
So you can use this either way. So you could fold that the other way. So that's the edge.
Yeah, with the double-sided papers, I can see you know the options you've got there that you can flip that over.
Definitely, yeah. You've obviously got your holes in this spine, so whether you use your hole punch, you can just use a standard hole punch because that will be the right width apart for the holes, or you can use a crocodile, which I've got here somewhere,
and just do them individually.
Just do them individually, or of course you can use your bind it all or whatever type of binding that you prefer.
So whatever is your preference, of course. Now, another update. I'm just hearing so many updates down my ear. We can tell you, we've already sold out on the templates. We're on extended delivery. We're now at 40% of the stock of the extended delivery stock has already gone. £17.99, dispatched from the 9th of March. You are getting so many templates individually. Di, how many templates are there? Do you know how many there are individually? We'll try and get those counted up, but there's a lot. You can see how many there. You've got larger ones, medium ones, smaller ones, pockets, flaps, all sorts of different things. Now the ring binders as well, proven to be extremely busy also. Already sold out on these. We're on extended delivery on these as well. Almost 30% of the extended stock on these is gone. You're getting 2 of the ring binders there with the living hinge. You're getting also 4 pairs. So 4 pairs, so 8 pieces, individual pieces there to make your own covers as well, which you can put together in whatever way you like. And you're also getting those 3 bonus ovals there that you can decorate to put your details on the front of your album or use them in your pockets, anything you want, in fact. 369721 is the item number, just £9.99 for those. I think most of you are buying those together, and I'm not surprised because the templates, you've already said it, Di, they fit perfectly into those folders, don't they? They're made to go together.
They are, absolutely. If we go to where I've done, because I've done something of everything here. So this is exactly the same as the one that I've just cut. Okay. So what you can do now, obviously that can fold up like that. And then what Celia did in hers, which I showed on this morning, was she put 2 little brads in, and you can put in your little bit of cotton, and that will just do your closure. But if you wanted to add something to it, you can. So I've got here.
Just while you're looking, I'm just going to point out these pages as well, the dividers, just because I know Di was saying, don't think because you've just got the 3 dividers with the tabs on, that's it. Don't forget you can flip those over, so you've got then 5 different placements for your tabs, haven't you there?
That's it, yeah. And you've also got a plain one, which you can actually do your inner pages with. Lovely. But just as a point, because it's A6, if you fold A4 into 4, that gives you the right size for the pages. Yeah.
So wonderful. We are so busy. We have just watch the screen. I just know what's going to happen. What's going to happen next? Now then, we have got for you. Oh, wait for it. Oh. Might have to tell you something, there's a gremlin in the system, I think. There we go. We are looking at the inner pages here, the templates to make the inner pages. We're on extended stock, and it's technically sold out again. It's technically sold out. That means all stock is allocated in baskets. We're trying to get that on the screen for you, but it's not telling us that, but it is. I can tell you that, yes, the phone lines are extremely busy right the way through, I can tell you that as well, but yes, technically sold out. Do check those baskets out, because if you don't, some things may jump out. Are we going to get any more stock? We might have to make some calls, we might have to see what we can do. We'll just let everything get sorted out, because I think we've got a little bit of an issue with the graphics there as well. But stay with us. We've still got the binders, we've still got the embellishments as well. The ring binders, half the stock of the extended stock has already gone. We are so busy, I can't tell you. There's supposed to be another hour at 12 o'clock. I don't know what we're going to do. We're just going to go to a video. Let's see what's coming up next, and we'll see what we can do about stock, and we'll sort a few little issues out as well. So Flexi, are you popping £60 worth into your basket? Pay attention.
Flexi-Order has arrived at Hochanda. What is Flexi-Order? When you place an item on FlexiBuy in your basket, you qualify for Flexi-Order, which means any other items you add to your basket will also be included in your FlexiBuy payments, so you can spread the cost over multiple monthly payments. After your first payment is made, your entire order will be dispatched. When you add at least £60 worth of any items to your shopping basket, either online or on the phone, you'll qualify for our Flexi-Order offer. This means you can spread the cost of your order over equal monthly FlexiBuy payments, offering you the extra flexibility when you shop with us. Flexi-Order, making your shopping experience with Hochanda easier.
Yes, we are so busy, I can't tell you. Now then, we've had sell out after sell out, we've had extended stock sell out. So I'm hoping we've got some good news for you. The templates, I think stock is being added. I'm going to give you the details because the date's going to have to change because the dispatch date will be different to the previous extended delivery stock. Now, if you have been watching from the beginning, there is supposed to be another show at 12 o'clock. We've just been so busy. There was huge stock, but it's absolutely flying out. I'm so pleased for Di actually because I can see the potential with what you get in here as well. So we are going to let you know about the new stock as soon as possible. Hopefully we've got it on the website now. I'm just getting verification that that's there. We're going to show you an image as well. Right, now then, I think it's there. So, the Tando plastic templates, you're creating those A6 inner pages, remember. $17.99 is the price for a whole host of wonderful templates as well. You're going to be able to do so much with these. There they are. That's everything you get in there. Item number 846682. The dispatch date now is the 16th of March. Simply because, of course, these have got to be cut. We've sold out of the initial stock. We've sold out of extended on one date. Now the date is the 16th of March, simply because these need to be cut. So please be patient. Di will get these done, if possible, earlier, but we can't guarantee that, so we're saying the 16th of March. Now you're getting 22 individual templates there. It really is incredible value, isn't it? I'm going to let Di carry on to show us more, because if you are prepared to wait, and please do wait because it's so well worth it. Di, what are you going to show us next? Where are we up to?
Okay, so that's just to show you how that particular template comes together. I can show you lots today. So you might want to do something, for instance, on the back.
Okay.
So you could glue another page to the back of that, but what you could do, for instance, is you could take this template. Okay, and you cut around this template, and that gives you that's your score line. So you fold that in half, and that gives you these three little pockets here.
I love this one. This is one of my favourite elements in the whole kit.
And then again, once that's glued down, you're going to have another three little pockets there.
Amazing.
And what that does, because of its size, that will fit exactly on the back of that page.
Oh, I love it.
So all you need to do is, once you've done this page, you can flip that over and you can glue that in. Now, there's a variety of ways that you can actually seal these up. This one I've done earlier, and I've just used a little bit of the red line tape.
Right, okay. Yeah,
so,
just a 3mm one.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm thinking as well here, Dale? I mentioned it earlier. There are a lot of wonderful dies, and I've bought them myself. Great dies for journaling. Absolutely incredible. But I can see, even if you've got the dies, and I think many of you are doing this because we've sold so many of these now, I think you're going for the templates as well, whether you've got dies or not. And then there are people, of course, that haven't started journaling yet, haven't started with their album making, want somewhere to start because you've got templates to go at straight away. The shapes are there, the score lines are there, you can just get going, and you know you're going to end up with wonderful results. Also, I think, the value for money, Di, it's just as incredible. 22 templates for $17.99.
Yeah. Yeah.
And very different to the dies I've seen as well. So whether you've got dies or not, and those that can't afford to buy the dies and don't have die cutting machines, you're offering something for everybody.
Yes, yeah. All you need is your papers and a pair of scissors or a knife.
Amazing.
And you can use them as often as you like. That's the thing.
That is it. Keep them safe, obviously, but just keep them tidy. They're just going to wear and wear. Now, I'm here and we've got yet another update for you. The ring binders. Now, where are we on this one? This was extended delivery, remember? Oh, this one also, limited stock now on the extended delivery. Limited stock. $9.99 is the price. You're getting 2 ring binders. You're getting 4 pairs of covers, so that's 8 individual pieces. You're getting those 3 ovals as well, which you can decorate. 369-721. These are dispatched from the 7th of March. They are now at limited stock. Now then, if they do sell out, we will let you know. We will let you know. I believe we can extend on those further, but it's going to be a further extended date. Everything's got to be cut. So if you want them as quickly as possible, be checking those baskets out now, and you'll get them at that dispatch date currently. Right, Day. So sorry.
That's okay. No, that's fine. So I've just used a little bit of the red line tape. So you literally just fold that over and seal that down. And then your smallest tag size that's in the kit, they actually will fit into these little pockets. So you can cut those and they'll pop in there. Like that, so you can have your little tags in there, and of course the other thing is if you cut them a little bit oversized, because sometimes when you trace round you might cut a little bit oversized. They're very easy just to trim down.
Yeah.
You know, it's very simple. Then of course that if you were to glue that into your the back of your page, you would literally just need to put red line tape around each side, and then just a couple of strips there and there.
Wonderful.
And then that will stick in. But there is another way you can decorate, you can seal those off. I've got another one here, and this one I've actually used a sewing machine.
Oh, I like that.
And I've just stitched down.
Oh, I do love that. Oh, and I've got one of those hands, you know, those beautiful ornate hand wound ones for stitching through card. I think that's a great idea. I love that.
So because you're not trying to go through lots of bits of paper, you've just got this that you're dealing with. It's easy just to put your stitching through, and I think it looks so effective. I mean, lazy me, I happen to have white thread in my machine, so that's what I use, but of course you could use any coloured thread, and if you've got one of those machines that does all the pretty patterns.
I adore that. I think that looks fabulous. I really do. We're talking baby albums here, we're talking wedding albums, we're talking just journals for yourself, little keepsake albums. Do you know, it just goes on and on and on, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's endless.
It really is.
Yeah.
Another thing I want to just mention as well is I love the fact that you've inked all around the edge, because, well, it ties everything together, it looks great, but also when you're hand cutting something as well, it hides any edges that maybe don't look quite as perfect as well.
It hides a multitude of sins. Just a little tip for this particular template that makes these. If you're not very good at cutting out the semicircles, if you've got a circle punch, then you can just pop that over and you can just punch them out, and it just gives you a slightly better edge. But of course, if you're quite sort of good with a craft knife, as long as you've got something on a smooth surface, not a cutting mat, you need it on glass. If you hold your knife, and you can actually move the paper, and then you can get a nice circular shape.
Do you know, I'm thinking as well, there's cutting tools, isn't there? I think Lou brought something, I can't remember the brand name now, with the little blades as well, where you can do the circles and things. But a lot of people have got those sort of tools already, you know, from previous years as well. We have all these things in our drawers, don't we, in our stash that we forget about. Just root through, you'll find something.
And there's nothing wrong with using any of those tools on your pages. I mean, if you've, for instance, if you've got a corner chomper, you might not want straight corners, or you might not be able to cut a very nice rounded corner. Use your corner chompers for them, you know, and or even your ornate ones, because you've got pretty little.
There's lots of punches like that, isn't there? We've got drawers full of them from previous years, and we just want to sort of rummage through and find what we've got.
Yeah, absolutely.
So it's a great way of reusing that stash that you've forgotten about. Just go and have a look through everything.
So,
actually, I've got a question about these.
Yeah, okay.
I've noticed on the template you've got a score line on the tag. What's that?
So what you can use them for, you can either use them as a tag, or if we put the score line in, so let's just put, again, you've got a little hole in the top. So if you wanted to use it like a tag and put your ribbon through, then you've got that. But you don't know
that's already in the centre for you as well, so nice to have that.
Yeah, and you don't have to use it. So this is where you've got your choice. Whereas with your dies, they're set in stone. What you've got, these you can just use the elements you want to use.
Oh, wonderful. Such a busy show.
So what we'll do is we'll just put a little score in there, like that.
Yeah.
And then we can just fold that over. Now, if you wanted to, inside here, you could put a little series of flap open pockets.
Oh, clever. Oh, it's those little things, isn't it? But it adds so much interest to the pages.
Yeah. So you could run your little flap open pockets down there. Another thing you can do in there is, if we get this one, these ones, these are lovely. I love these. It's just a simple little thing. See if I can find the little
You're making me want to go
for
and
it.
play. Do you know that, Di? No wonder it's so busy out there. It's just watching. Just watching what Di's done here and seeing the beautiful samples as well. You just do want to get stuck in and get going.
Do you know what? When the design team took these templates, some of them haven't done paper crafting for a while. They do a lot of paint stuff because we're greyboard. They paint a lot.
Yeah.
And the feedback I've had is, wow, it's been so nice to do a bit of paper crafting, and they've thoroughly enjoyed using them. Now, this is a really simple little template. So you've literally just got a square with your little fold line in, which creates these.
Okay.
So you fold those over. Again, as you're saying, when you ink around the edges, it just gives it that little bit of extra. Now, if you wanted to, you can actually glue these into your pages like this.
Look how nice they look.
Yeah. And then these tags will fit in there. So I've got a sample here. Where is it?
Oh. Do you know, and you could put them in the corner that way on as well, couldn't you?
Yes.
Maybe do opposites like that as well. It's just, do you know, it's absolutely endless. It really is.
Great for photos like that. So you can put your photos in, or you can put your little tags in like this.
Oh, I love it.
So again, it's just a simple little template, but you can use it in so many different ways, and it will go on every single page. So you're not limited to just using it on that template.
I think this is going to be very, very addictive. Now, we're still very, very busy. You can see at the bottom of the screen there, the phone line's still busy. We're going to do a little bit of a recap for you as well. Before we do that, I'm going to tell you about our deal of the day as well. We will get back to that in a little while, but the deal of the day will go hand in hand, of course, with the items we've got on offer today as well, because you've got the mixed media set. You've got the polypropylene, you've got the grey board in there, you've got the mirror card, you've got the craft card and more. Contents may vary, but you've got over 100 pieces. Great pieces of grey board there as well, whether you're using them for your embellishments or again making extra covers for your albums. A whole host of wonderful items actually for just £9.60. You're saving £22. Well, we've got the stocks. It'll be around until 7 o'clock tomorrow morning. Nothing to stop you multi-buying on those as well. 656 734. At that price, I would be making the most of those, especially if you're going for the templates and also the albums as well, because you're going to be able to use these in your album making, of course, as well. Now, a bit of a recap. We've been so busy, almost forgotten about these, but you haven't, because we've been very busy on these as well. Really lovely idea as well. Almost 40% of the stock has gone. Now, what you're getting here, you've got, as you can see, we've got another one of the books here, book plate there with the living hinge. You've got the large jigsaw pieces. You've also got 2 sets of the smaller jigsaw pieces as well. They all come apart individually, so they're all done with grey board, all laser cut for you as well. You can decorate in so many different ways. So I'm just going to pick this sample up again. You also get the little rectangle as well, so you can put a title on there, you could put some sort of embellishment, embellish that up with something, put wording on there, a message. Now, I know Di did say at the beginning of the hour, now there's some samples en route for the missing pieces here, but I do think, you know, there's so many ways of working with this, and one of my ideas was perhaps if you want to build up kind of a family tree idea, or it's a new married couple and you've got a wedding picture or something you could put on there, or you just want to personalise, and as the family grows, maybe with pets and children, special dates, you can put those on the individual pieces and build the jigsaw as you go. Really so many options, isn't there? Now the books, you can see the book that you're getting in there. You can actually fit inside the little jigsaws as well. And I know Di said with the living hinge there, it's wide enough if you wanted to put a jigsaw on the front cover, the back cover as well, you could do. But again, it's another lovely way of displaying those. So many mediums can be thrown at your jigsaw pieces, of course, because it is grey board. We've got another sample. I'm just going to pick this one up as well, because we missed this one out last time, just to make sure we see it, because there's so much work gone into these. So using everything there, do you know, whatever colours you want, whatever theme you want, just go to town with these, have fun with them. Great price, again, everything, incredible value, £10.99, item number 058404. Do take advantage, still on the initial stock of those, but busy. But just to let you know, because I know we've had so many updates. Now, moving down the templates, we do now know there's 22 individual templates here. We've got the pages, we've got the pages with the tabs, we've got the folding pieces, we've got the corners, we've got the tags. It just goes on and on and on. I don't think it matters whether you've got hundreds of dies already. I think these are so useful for everyone, regardless. But if you haven't got any dies, certainly for you, these are just wonderful to have, aren't they? £17.99. Now, we sold out the initial stock, we sold out the extended, we've sold out the extended stock again. We're now on, we're on 40% of the stock of the, let me get this right, extended stock, is that right? Yes, 40% of that has gone. So the dispatch date we're currently at is, I believe, the 16th of March. Now, I'm just being told when this sells out, we cannot get any more. So from the 16th of March, this is dispatched from. It's not long to wait. I mean, we're just going through months at a rate of knots, aren't we? We're into March and it feels like we should just be at the beginning of January still. So it's not long to wait. Please don't hesitate on these. I think they're absolutely incredible. It's going to open up so many options for you. You're going to have so much fun. I think you're going to be absolutely addicted to using these. 846682. Great projects as well if you're working with your friends or for workshops as well. They really are. Now then, we're going to move down to the ring binders next. Not just the ring binders, you've got two of those with the living hinge, of course, but also you've got the book covers. Now you've got 4 pairs there, so individually you've got 8 pieces. With this one again, the extended stock has sold out. So we're on the second lot, so it's the extended. For the dispatch date, the 12th of March on these, so a little bit earlier. Now I'm just going to show you 1 or 2 more samples again here, because again the design team have worked their magic. Now every single one that has come in is different. So first of all, let's pick up one of the ring binders. So this is, you've got 2 of these with the living hinge. Of course the pages have been created using the template, so you can see how they go together. Just as I flick through here, I mean, there's pages that fold out, there's pages with tabs, there's tags in there. Let me just open this one out. Look at this here. Just wonderful. And I'm sure when you get hold of these, you're going to find other ways of working with them as well. If you're using your double-sided pages, then of course you can decorate the backs as well. If you're using your single-sided cards and papers, you're going to be able to use those as well. I think Di's going to show us how to use those. It just goes on and on and on. Just wonderful ideas. Just look at this. Just beautiful. Look, there's one of those pockets. I think this is what Di was talking about earlier, where you can put the brads in there and then put your thread to close it. Perhaps you've got the magnets to close make your closures as well. Really lovely. So that's your ring binders, but then you've got your covers as well, which if you wanted to create something like this one that we showed you earlier with the binding there, you've got the bind it all machines, or you want to add, of course, ribbon or string to the edges, you can as well. So you can create your own covers. We are so busy, I can't tell you. I'm sorry to sort of keep stopping things, but over half the stock of the extended stock has now gone on this one as well. £9.99, incredible value, and you get the 3 ovals as well to decorate the front. 369721 is the item number. There we go. Oh, you're just buying in your drawers. You really are. Over to the website. There we go. Now you can see everything. Don't forget, we have also got those tags for you. The 5 pick and mix 5-star reviews on there as well. Take your time to look at those. If you want some embellishments ready to go, you can layer these up, use them for your cards, your albums, your scrapbooks, anything you want really. Just throw all those different mediums at them. You really are going to have fun putting everything together. I wouldn't mind betting there's quite a few people that's just going for everything that's on this counter today, because the value is so wonderful. And of course we are continuing to being so busy, but I want to get back to Di, because Di, you have got more to show us. Yep. What's coming next? What are we going to see this time?
Well, I want to explain this template, because people might look at that and think, that's a bit peculiar. So so basically this is it's slightly longer, I think, than 12 inches. So if you haven't got A3 paper, you might think, well, how do I get round that?
Okay.
Right. So the way you do that is you would trace round this as normal, but then the end here, you would just trace a little bit of it up to the end and cut that back. So essentially you end up with having a little tab on it. So if we open this one out, you can see how I've done that. So you've now got a little tab there on the end. And then with the same paper, I've gone round that end piece. So then when we put it together, you literally just glue that onto there.
Oh, wonderful. And then I suppose if you just flip that over, you've got a little pocket if you want to just glue the edges.
Definitely.
And make use of it.
Yeah.
Oh, so clever.
Yeah, absolutely. And then the way these are folded is they fold back on themselves like a concertina.
Yeah.
So essentially you end up with these little pockets here, which you can either seal up, so you've just got the tops, or you can have it so your tags go in there. You can have one in that side, you can have one in that side, or don't seal them at all, and then you can open them out and you can see whatever's behind. So again, just on that one single template, you've got choices. And as before, you can fold them either way, so you can just use them that way if you want to.
Oh, do you know, it just goes on and on, doesn't it? It really, really does. We continue to be very, very busy out there as well. Have we got another update we can give We're on the templates. We are, just to remind you, it's a reminder really I need to give you, because the templates, we are on the extended, double extended stock. Dispatch date 16th of March. When it's gone, it's gone. I knew there was something I had to remember about that. When it's gone, we can't get any more of these. You really, really need to be getting these in your baskets and checking them out, because 2/3 of the stock has gone. Just wanted to remind you of that dispatch date and the fact that that will be it then. The reason being, Di, and I totally get it, because I do have to do things myself in my own business, cutting MDF and that sort of thing. And when it's a small business and a family business, you can't just keep putting endless stock in there, because you've got to do that work, you've got to cut it.
Yeah.
And you just can't keep going, because you've got other shows to do in the future and bringing new stock out. So please do take advantage while we've got what we have got left of this, because I have every confidence that it's going to go again. So it's going to be the first ones, fastest fingers first on those buttons to get it, I think. Oh. Just check your baskets out before you lose it.
Right, okay, so that's that template, that's that one. So that's quite straightforward. It looks complicated, but it's not.
Really isn't.
It really isn't complicated.
Wonderful.
So that's that one. Then another one which looks complicated but isn't is this one. Now you have options with this one. Again, it's too long for your standard 12 by 12 or even A4. But again, you just create extra, you like your little tab on the end, and then redo the end panel, and then you've got the whole piece.
Wonderful.
So it's very easy. And of course, just also to add, you don't actually have to use the entire template.
Very true.
So if you just wanted to use it, these first two panels, you can, and then just have that flapping over.
Of course.
So you're not dictated to do exactly what the templates
and this is why it's so easy, without much thought at all. You can make everything absolutely differently. Every album can be completely different to the previous one.
So this one, once this one's cut out, I've got it in here somewhere, let me find it. That's this
lovely choice of papers as well that you've used here.
I love these papers. I've got a bit of a thing for them. I haven't used pattern papers for so long, and I didn't have any double-sided ones, so I had to go and buy some, and I'm glad I did, and I bought loads.
Oh, I'm so glad you did as well. They're gorgeous. Do you know, we've got another stock update for you as well. Oh, the ring binders. The ring binders. Are we on double extended on these? We are. Right, limited stock on these. We're already extended. Now we can get some more of these on a further extended. Dispatch date would be the 16th of March. It will definitely be the last batch we can do. We cannot do any more, as explained already. These have got to be made. This is why we've got to give a longer dispatch date, and also just think of the hard work that goes on behind the scenes. Can't just keep putting the stock in there. This has been such an incredibly busy show. There was huge stocks at the beginning. We thought it might be busy, but we didn't quite expect it to be as busy as it's been. It's just been flying right through the hour. In fact, I think, is that another update? Just sold out. So we are now definitely on the 16th of March, which is definitely the last lot. We did check, we have checked, we've made the phone calls. We know this is the last lot. So take advantage while you can. What are we going to do at 12 o'clock, Di?
I don't know. I'm mildly stressing about that now.
We shall see. We shall see.
Right. Okay, so this template, you can see that the way this folds up is it folds back on itself like
That
this.
is clever.
Yeah. So you can use it like that, absolutely, and you can add your tags and whatever else you want to do. But you don't have to use that centre crease line if you don't want to.
Okay.
So if we get this one out, yeah. So you can see I initially creased it, but then decided I didn't want to. So you can see now.
Oh, look at that. It's as though you've got a heart tucked in a pocket there.
Yeah.
When you see it come together.
Yeah, so literally I've added 2 of these corner pockets here. And again, they've still got the crease line, so if you want to use them to flap down, you can.
You really have thought of everything.
So you've got 2 of those, and they fit nicely on the pages, so you can put them on any page you like. And then, of course, you've got your different size tags. You've got 3 different sizes, 2 different styles. So you've got your lovely round top tags, which will fit into those perfectly. Or, of course, you can use those. I think what Nikki did in hers, which I'm hoping we're going to get poor Nikki's samples. I don't know where they are at the minute.
Oh.
They must be here somewhere, I'm sure. But what she did was she used the bottom half of this as a pocket. And then you can put a smaller tag inside there.
Oh, yes.
See, I hadn't even thought of that when I did the templates.
Do you know, I'm just looking at them and I'm thinking, yes, we could do this, we could do that. In fact, I don't know this will work, but I'm just looking at this one as well and thinking, so if I fold that together, you could put that inside a card blank.
Yes.
So that when you open your card out,
Yep.
you can open it out as well like that. So it would stand opened out like that, wouldn't it? You'd have
Definitely.
to have separation. But yes, your card makers as well.
Yep.
So many options.
There is.
The tags
Yeah.
on the front of cards into pockets as
Yeah.
well. We see that a lot. So you've got all those as well.
And your little envelopes, they always
Yeah.
look lovely, I think, on the front of cards.
Definitely.
You know, you've got this little envelope that opens out like that.
Oh, another stock update, Diane. I'm sorry. The extended on the templates. Limited stock. We can't get any more. We can't get any more. We're not going to do this to Di and her husband. We can't do it anymore. Really, this is it. This is it. They're going to be working flat out. You need to be very, very, very quick indeed. £17.99, limited stock. You need it. Honestly, it's going to be a race to the finish because I know there's more people wanting these than we've got stock left probably. 846682 is the item number. Right, it's going very, very quickly. Oh, people are going to be panicking out there. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I know people are going to be disappointed. Di, you're going to have to come back and do this all again another time. When you've had a bit of a...
Oh. Well, I'm just so grateful to everybody. I think it's amazing, really. Yeah, absolutely amazing. I'm completely blown away, to be honest. I really am.
I'm not surprised, and yes, thank you everybody, but I can say we're technically sold out. we can't get any more. I'm not fibbing. Now then, if you don't check your baskets out, we'd warn you what happens. They bounce back. Somebody's did bounce back, but it's already gone. So if you haven't checked your basket out, make sure that you've done it now because there's people waiting just to grab them. We haven't got any more as it currently stands. That's it. Right, okay. We've got about 5 minutes left, or just under 5 minutes. Just carry on.
Okay, I'll
I'll
just carry on. Okay. Another template we have in here is the little gusseted pocket.
Okay, I like this.
Yeah. Now you've got a choice. You can either do a straight top gusset pocket, or if you're feeling adventurous, you can cut that out. So
Okay.
you've got your little rounded one, which I've already cut one here.
Lovely.
Now when that folds up, see that's it all opened out like that. And then you score your little lines there, and then that folds in under itself.
Do you know, it gives such a lovely neat finish, doesn't it?
Yeah. And then you just literally get your red line tape on those 3 edges.
Yeah.
And then you can just stick that down on the back of one of your pages, on the front, on the inside. It doesn't matter where. And you can just stick that onto there, and then you can add some of your little tags in there.
Oh, so you could have individual little photographs on there.
Yeah.
Maybe put the dates on the other side.
Yeah.
Little keepsakes, your tickets, all those sorts of things.
Yeah, absolutely. It's just, you know, endless what you can do with those.
I love it. Absolutely love it.
People will be wondering about this one. Looks very peculiar. So I've got that one in here somewhere. Where are you? There it is. So that literally, that just folds back like that.
Yeah.
Now, again, you can either cut it out again, so you leave off this bit,
Okay.
and that creates its own pocket, if you like.
Clever.
So then you can put your tags or whatever you want to do in there.
Yeah.
Or you don't need to do that. You can then do it so it's the other way around, and you can actually put it onto the back of one of your pages, and then you've got the back there, and then you can put your pockets in that way.
Wonderful.
So again, there's lots of options. The fact that you can use them either way round means that you can put them on the back of pages. And
So clever, it really is. Now, just because we are almost at the end of the show, Di, we've got such wonderful samples, but also just remembering the tags that we've got, the pick and mix, because we've got such lovely small elements on those, they're perfect for decorating the fronts of these, aren't
yeah,
they?
absolutely.
And also, on your pages, because you did say purposely you've kept them on a thinner grey board so that you can layer them up. They're still going to take all the different mediums, but they're not causing that bulk and the weight there as well.
No.
Now, we've got some samples actually of these here, so I'm just going to bring these in because you could decorate your front covers, you could decorate your inner pages as well. So just to show you one or two of the different designs there from the tags. Remember, any 5 of these for £10.99. You've got cogs, you've got clocks. I love this. I love that little bird.
I'll just pop and get Fiona's sample.
Oh, wonderful.
Because that is a really good example of...
Oh, look at the butterflies. These are so... Don't miss out on these. I think because we've been so busy on this... Oh, look, is that made with a template as well?
Well, it's an old one, but essentially you could use the template and you could...
And create something like that?
Could create something like that, yeah.
Look at that. So this design here, so this is using the book covers from the binder
And that's the mini jigsaw.
Oh, yes, look at that.
So she's put the mini jigsaw on the bottom because the jigsaw... the poor jigsaw's been left out completely. All the pieces will turn either way. It's not a specific set way for them to go. The only pieces you need to think about are the 4 corners.
Okay.
But the rest of them will all go any way around. And of course, you don't need to use all the pieces. You can make a smaller jigsaw, as Fiona's done here. And then she's used the extra pieces which she's layered on top. And then these are all the little mini elements that she's put on top again.
Oh.
So it's just created this beautiful 3D style.
Do you know, it's stunning. I'm so pleased I've got the show with you at 12 o'clock because as I'm watching and listening to you, I've got these ideas. I need to write them down because I don't want to forget. We've had such a busy hour. We really, really have. We've got the jigsaw still available for you. We've got those tags still available for you as well. We're going to have demonstrations at 12 o'clock across from Di. Lots of inspiration. Do, of course, if you want to ask anything you want to particularly see, let us know. Email in studio@hochanda.com as well, and we'll of course get to anything we can. I just don't know what's going to happen at 12 o'clock for stock because we'll be selling in between as well. I've got to say thank you. We've been counted out, but stay with us. Make sure you join